Awesome. Okay, so we're arriving today to our bodies, to our breaths. And as you lie down, you feel the mat and the floor, and whatever support you chose, you can put a blanket behind your head, maybe a blanket behind your knees. Close your eyes and think of this body you have, and it's not your body, but this is the body
that you use.
that we are carrying, right? So think of your breath, how your breath breathes the body automatically. Think of these moments that you set apart to start this observation as if you were a witness of just how your body breathes. We take care of our bodies, try to oxygenate it, try to bathe it with peaceful breaths. Take a couple of moments to see what is releasing closer to the ground, what is floating off the ground, where your hands are, if your hands are away or close to your body, if your hands are on the belly. This is really an observation of what feels good. Hands sometimes up, palms can be down. Just make sure that your shoulders are relaxed, your jaw is slack, relax your teeth, eyebrows. Enter the practice with a nice sensation that we are tuning up and we're feeling our breaths and how we are. Some parts of the body with tension, some parts of the body open and not so tight. Some parts are great. Let the breath come in. Feel what you feel, notice what you notice, and start really lengthening, especially your exhales. Don't rush to the breath and just allow the breath to breathe you. Don't force it. Allow it to be easy, effortless, soft. See if you can soften on the way. So use the breath to soften you. See how you mentally maybe scan your body. See that each breath softens you and brings you even more release of your bones, of your tension. You're going to bring gently your legs together, maybe both or maybe one at a time. You're going to have your feet together and the toes together. And you're going to open the arms. You're going to bring your hands behind you. And you're going to lengthen to your fingertips. You're going to take about 4 breaths here in this long, elongating shape, very active. And as you breathe in, just lengthen the right side, the right toes, and the right arm, the right fingers. And then relax the right arm and the right leg. And as you take the next inhale, lengthen the left side. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just imagine that you're lengthening through the toes on your left and the fingers on your left arm and hand. Then relax the left side. Do that 2 more times, breathing and lengthening one arm, one leg away from each other as somebody was pulling you apart. And then relax the side. And then left arm and left leg, point your toes, lengthen to all the fingertips and the arm, and relax. And then see if you can do both arms and both fingers and all the toes point and flatten and lift your ribs away. See if you can lengthen your arms as if you want to touch behind your back, your shoulders behind, lengthen as if you can reach behind you. And then you're just going to relax your arms. You're going to open the legs and just go back to that place where you started. Legs wide, arms out. Just relax and breathe. Just kind of waking up very gently. So the breath is changed. The breath is a little more active, more present. It's not as gentle now. It's a little more active, more yang. So we start with yin, right? Yin and yang, and now we come to a little bit of moving. Bring your hands to your body, to your hips, slide one foot in, put one foot in, both feet down, take a moment, and now the knees are pointing, feet are flat. Take a moment there. I'm gonna lift one leg or maybe both at a time. So the feet are floating and you can have them in front on top of your hips or a little bit closer. Just go back and forth a little bit, just waking up the hips. You can use your hands around your knees or on top of your legs. That from here, go a little to the right and to the left, a little circle. And start with a very tiny circle, almost like you feel your low back and your hips. And then reverse it. If you went to the right, go to the left. Nice and easy. Try to relax your face. You're not using any muscles in your jaw or your teeth or your temples. Relax your forehead. And you're going to just let your hands just slack and be heavy. It doesn't matter. It can be a cactus, can be out like a T or close. You're just going to try to do this thing, a little bit of balance to the right with the knees together and the toes together and center, and then a little to the left. So keep your shoulders down, keep your face relaxed, head is on the ground. Just go a little left and right, a little bit of core, toes together, knees together. I'm going to try to advance it a little bit. So it's up to you. You can keep it here, or maybe start doing more, a little like a clockwise. You're going to try to maybe cover the feet or maybe bring your feet and then go to the second side. So see if you can do like a little around the clock with your toes touching and your knees together. Take some circles. Nice and slow. Slow is harder. Waking up the core muscles. And then come to center. We'll take a little break in between. Just hug your knees in. Relax your head. And then if you went to the left, you're going to go to the right and try to do the same thing. So your feet can be, like floating. It's more work. You can also have the feet touching and do your circle. You can bring it close to your head, to your chest, or far away. You can make it big. You can do it faster. You see the effort that you do to keep your shoulders down. And let's rest. Bring your legs together, bring your knees to your chest, give them a hug. And just nice and slow, we're gonna extend the legs. Lengthen the legs up. And go back a little bit so you see if my legs kind of meet. Oh, they don't. Okay. So you're gonna have your legs nice and high. There we go. Okay, and then you're gonna keep one knee in. So let's just keep one leg in. As you keep this right knee to your chest or close enough, doesn't have to be squeezing, just relax. Then you're gonna lengthen and lower one leg 2 more times. Lengthen and lower. Lengthen and see if you wanna touch something behind the leg to the end. Lift. And then lengthen, 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 and then one more. I'm gonna just nice and easy switch it. Other leg, lengthen, and then get ready. It's just, you can hover here, you can send it more. Maybe you touch, it doesn't have to necessarily touch, but see if you can lengthen and see that you don't do it with your toes, that you're lengthening from the beginning of your leg. Like see that the leg feels like it's the whole leg, lengthen the leg, like you want to touch something. And then lift it up, and one more. Good, hug both knees in. And you're gonna come to a happy baby here. So you're gonna just open the legs to wherever degree you want to open. So the knees come to the ribs, to the shoulders, to the armpits. You can lift your heels high. You can just keep them kind of hanging there. You can rock a little side to side. So this is one option. This is another option with the heels above your knees. You can also try to grab the toes. You can grab the pinkies. You can also use a strap here and pull with the strap without stressing your neck. Just keep it simple, keep it with a little bit of effort. See what is the response in your body. And you're gonna keep one leg, let me keep this one, the left one as is, so I can't see it, but you're gonna just try to bring this one in like a butterfly. So one leg in butterfly, like a tree pose, and one leg in happy baby. And then come to both happy baby. You're gonna do the same thing on this left side. So one leg is like as if you were doing Baddha Konasana. We're gonna do that after. Both feet floating, coming to do a little bit of half butterfly, cobbler, hug in. So they can just be close to the ground if it's too much for you. Come to that nice open happy baby with your tail down. So it's not lifting, tail is down, the whole back is down. Then bring your knees together and the feet together. And then this time you're going to bring your feet down. Now you're going to let the legs open into what we were doing here. So now it's Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly or nice wide hip opener. You can bring the hands on the inner legs, press them apart if that feels good on the inner part of your thighs. Breathe here. You can relax, please, anything here. See that one leg maybe goes closer, one leg's higher. Maybe you pull them a little far away. Maybe you bring them closer. We're gonna just see if you can bring them a little closer together and you're gonna float them up. So same thing, happy baby, not like that with like a floating Baddha Konasana, floating Baddha Konasana. So now you can maybe grab through the legs. Maybe you grab the legs, maybe you grab the ankles, maybe you bring your toes. So depends on your body. You can have your feet together towards each other or grab something. If you do grab something, your elbows can press the thighs, the inner thighs. They're trying to press them a little bit away and open. And then you're going to just relax, bring your knees in again one more time. And we're going to take a twist. So really good for the back. Just lengthen the right leg super long, hug the left knee in. Take a moment there. And then nice and slow. Take your time. So we're going to keep your shoulders down. Right hand is going to hold the left part of your top of your left knee. See that you start kind of turning and then slowly turn more. And then see if you want to put a blanket or a pillow under or the knee comes all the way. Your shoulders should stay grounded. You can also set the foot on the inner bottom leg. You can put a pillow here, block. And this is your first twist here, supine long leg twist, also called wind releasing pose. Really good for the digestive system, also for your low back. And let's return nice and slow. I'm going to hug both knees again and switch it. Lengthen the other leg. Take a moment. For the leg that is long, ground it. Okay, don't just let it be loose. Just ground it as if you want to bring your thigh to the ground And then right knee comes in. You're going to gently, with your left hand, just start going to the left. Right hand, excuse me, right knee goes to the left. Open the arm if you want to. The right arm open. Start going slowly. So your challenge is to go slow. Sometimes we just go really fast. So go slow. You can bring a little closer the leg. You can have it far away. You can put your foot on the bottom leg. You can also support it. If your shoulders were lifting off the ground, sometimes that happened, go back, round the shoulder, and then give it a little more twist. You can bring the knee higher or in front of your hip. And again, you can support it on your bottom leg. And my bottom leg is on the pinky side. So I'm really turning my bottom leg too. And then release, come back to center. Let's extend the legs like we did at the beginning. Point, release your arms, stretch your whole body. See if you lengthen maybe a centimeter from here, from before lengthening. We want to lengthen the hips away from the ribs. Lengthen the space between the ribs. Breathe through your ribs. And then you're going to keep your arms as they are, like open cactus. You're going to bend your legs. And you're just going to go little side to side. Little side to side, nice and slow. And I want to do one more hip stretch on your back, like eagle legs on the back. So just take your time here. The feet can be together. The feet can be wide. Just let the hips swing to side, not forcing anything. Just see that, you know, each side is like really stretching that IT muscle, the part of your thigh, that is the IT band. All right, so gonna be your feet on the ground. You can have your hands here or close to your body. And you're just gonna cross the leg. You're gonna cross the leg, you're crossing your legs, okay? So you can stay here. This is a lot already, you stay here. So I'm gonna give you a little option. So the option is to lift the legs off the ground. So actually 1 foot off the ground, so lift it up. So this is option number 2. Option 3 is opening the feet. So it's the opening and the feet go to the opposite side of your hips for this nice hip stretch. Okay, so you have the legs crossed and I want you to grab the part of your leg, ankles, toes, heels, something, and open. Bring your knees are going to come closer to your ribs, to your belly, and flex your feet, relax your face. Again, you can stay in the first part, just kind of doing a little Garuda legs or do this expression of hip stretch. Relax everything, relax any effort, set the foot down. And before we do the other side, just uncross halfway, just halfway, like a figure 4.
Got this buzzard around on top of you. The animal must be dead somewhere.
Okay.
Our house? Where? Where? Where are they? Oh, the buzzard are in the sky right there. Oh. Yeah, I can see them.
Where can I mute?
What? Oh, we not.
Yeah, I need to mute you, and I don't know if I can.
I'll
Thank you. All right, perfect. Okay. Okay, so we were doing a figure 4 on this side, relaxing here. If you want, you know, you can bring yourself into more intense stretch by bringing the legs higher, closer, and you can rock a little bit. Awesome. So we're going to set the foot down. We're going to uncross. Just a little shakeout, little bit of clearing before we do the other side to side, little windshield wiper. And you're going to bring your feet on the ground. You're going to cross the other leg. Cross the other leg. Make sure you cross. See what this one brings, right? Sometimes this one feels better, easier. You can stay here, maybe double hook, then you can bring the foot behind the leg. You don't have to. you can stay here. You can lift and stay here. This is an option. This is Garuda or eagle legs. So the third option is opening, right? Opening. You can bring the hands to the thighs, to the legs, open them out so the left foot goes to the right hip, and then you bring them open. Use your arms to open the legs and the feet wide, and the knees come to the belly, kind of squeeze the inner lower abdomen. You can also stay here or open, flex your feet, relax. All right. Set the foot down. If you lift it, uncross halfway for figure four. So now we have this pigeon, supine, pigeon also called our supine, sciatica stretch. This is one that is a wonderful one to do every day, every day. You can lift if you did it on the first side. See how this feels. This one lifting, flexing, keeping your shoulders and your head relaxed, and try to bring uh, this hip opener. Use maybe your hands to just gently open, encourage the leg to go away, the left knee out, and right knee presses the ankle on the left. Use a little bit of resistance as long as you can still breathe and feel comfortable. Release the foot, uncross the legs, and you're going to give yourself the best hug now. Just hug the knees and roll around. So we're going to start coming to our child's pose. I don't know how you like to go. Sometimes you can rock and roll. You can go to your side gently. You can cross out your ankles, give it a little momentum, and go over your feet and come to child's pose. So everybody's just do whatever feels good. And everybody come to that beautiful child's pose moment. Take a couple of breaths there. So if child's pose is not available, it's really uncomfortable. This is one to do. Blanket on the heels, sit on the heels. You can also put two blankets or a pillow, and you can come onto your elbows. You can also get on a block, rest your forehead. Forehead can be high, second, flat, or maybe even your hands. Your knees can be wide. Just come to your child's pose version, how you feel here, and soften. So now you're having really an opportunity to close your eyes again. You're looking inside. You have nothing to see when you're looking to the floor. Breathing gently. Breathing from your back, heart, or the back of your lungs. And we're going to take a few moments, a few stretches here. So if you have a hard floor, you can put another mat. You can also put that blanket under your shins if it's hard. That's an option. So we're going to just come onto the knees, come onto the sitting on your heel, on your shins there. Okay. And then when I just try to sit and go forward. So I'm going to sit, if it's okay to sit on the heels, and we're going to try to bring the chest on the thighs. And you can bring your hands to the back of your hips. And then you're going to press your knees, press your shins, press the top of your feet, and come on up high on the knees. And then one more, send the hips back, send the chest long forward. And maybe you sit all the way, maybe you just keep onto the knees, maybe you just bring your head to wherever degree. And then press and use your core. Inhale, come up. Now, if this is not enough and you want more, you can bring one arm high, and then you sit back to the heels, booty to the heels, and arm touches forward. Take a long, long arm and then press and lift. Okay, this is too hard. You can just keep it both hands to the low back or shift it. Slowly lengthen, 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 lengthen. Sit back. Maybe the hand grounds, maybe it doesn't. Lift up. Very good. Now you're on the knees, so you can keep your feet flat or tuck them. You're gonna just lift your both arms high. So you're on the, you cannot see me, Gemma, because I see you trying. Okay, I don't know what's going on. So on the knees, you're gonna just take an easy twist. You're gonna try to bring one arm forward, one arm back. So from the side, it looks like that. Lengthen forward, lengthen back, and then slide up again. See that you lengthen your ribs. Imagine you can even look up a little bit, see if you get a little bit more length. And then bring your head down. And then with that length, open to the second side. Breathe here. Beautiful. Lengthen to the heart. Palms face forward. And then up again. Beautiful. And then take a little bit of that tabletop. Find the floor. More familiar with these cats and cows that you know how to do. Or rounding on the hands. If it's hard on the hands, come onto the elbows. You can also put a block under your hand to raise the floor. And on the hands and knees, cat and cow. Lift your head, lift your tail. Round your tail, chin to chest. Take two more like that. Breathing in, inhale. Exhale and round. You can hear my breath. I encourage you to breathe in as you lift. And then hug the belly, exhale as you round. Now, when here in this cat shape, these rounded shoulders, pushing on the hands, on the big thumb and the index, let the head hang. As the head is heavy and hanging, lengthen the neck and just go a little left and right or circle. Really lengthen the back of your neck and all the vertebrae. Push the floor. Let the head be heavy. And keeping the head just kind of heavy, going the hip side to side. Hip to the left, hip to the right. All right, and then just come to center. Slowly, slowly, slowly start coming to neutral, bringing the neck also in line with the spine. So neck is now looking, not jamming forward, just nice, slow, and then engage your core. Knees together, just lengthen the right leg long and hug the knee in. We'll do that two more times. Hug the knee into the chest and lengthen. And hug the knee in. Hug it, hug it, hug it, and lengthen. Good. And then switch it. So ground, knees together, sort of a little closer in the center of your mat. Extend, don't extend your foot. Think of your leg extending. Think of the leg extending, not the foot, like the leg extending. And then bend and hug it in. Bring it to the belly, hug in. You can bring your nose to your knee if you want to. Lengthen the leg, hug it in, and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna come on to the little bit of toe stretch if it's okay. You're gonna tuck your toes, tuck, all of them, all of them, all of them. And then you might wanna just kind of use a block, or if you're okay, you can try to sit onto the heels. If this is too much, you put the block between your hips and the heels, if it's okay. If not, you don't have to sit, but I want you to stretch the bottom of your feet. You can also have the hands in front, or maybe come all the way on the feet, on the toes, on the heels. And if you are okay, just to distract yourself, take a little bit of a twist. Nice and tall, long spine. And then twist the other way. And then let's release very slowly. Just maybe tap a little bit or circle or shake, whatever you like to do. Circle, tap, make a little noise, wiggle, shake a little bit. So we're going to come to our first down dog. Again, just be really strong in your arms. You don't have to straighten your legs. It's a great, great shape. Leah, I just heard my dog snoring. She's in there. Okay, so hands nice and super strong. You can walk them a little bit forward if you were in the tabletop when you're ready. Push the hips high and start lifting your tail super high. Lift your tail, lift your tail, lift your tail. Look at my knees, they're bent. Knees are bent. I'm pushing strongly my hands like I'm going to push the earth away. Use the arms, lengthen the neck, relax the head, and walk the dog. Bend the right knee. We'll go on the tippy toes on both. Bend the left knee, bring the right heel. Do a little bit of that if that feels good. This is your downward facing dog stretch. I'm doing it really slow. You can also keep these heels high as you lift your tail and then try to bring the heels to the back. I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to really slow walking forward. Don't be in a rush to walk here. You can also bring the hands closer. Just hang at the front of your mat or in the middle of your mat. You can grab the elbows. This is our first forward bending. Knees can be bent, feet about hip distance. You can measure about 2 feet between your big toe. You can also have a block and just kind of hang. Let the head be heavy, the jaw heavy, the shoulders heavy. And we're going to slowly, slowly sit your hips a little bit. Sit your hips a little bit up and down, up and down. And you can slowly unfold. You can use the hands on your legs or use your core to slowly come up to standing. So you're standing in Tadasana. Find a moment here with your breath, your feet. Let's bring the arms high. You're going to interlace your fingers, interlace and press up. Interlace and lengthen. And lift your ribs here. Lift your ribs. Lift your ribs. Then turn. I'm going to turn to my left. So turn. Keeping the arms stretching high. Turn. And lengthen to the center. And then turn to the other side. Lengthening the arms. Bring the hands almost behind your ears. And back to center. Open the arms like you're holding a big beach ball. Look up between your hands. Hands are facing each other. Fingers are spread. And then keep the arms high. Bring your chin forward and lift your arms a little higher. Stretch your arms away. Palms flat. And slowly lower, lower, lower. So simple. So effective. Shoulders high. And step a little bit apart. Just a little. Soften your knees. And just go a little side to side. 1, 2, or 3 times. Just nice and easy. And then come to center. Feet together. Knees together. You're going to sit low. As low as you can. Sit, 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 sit. All right, see if you can bring your hands behind for this modification of the chair. Squeeze your shoulders behind. Then you're gonna bring your arms flow forward. Press your feet, inhale, come up to standing. And slowly reach out and down. Knees together, feet together. So sit low, lower, lower, sit lowers. Arms reach back, palms are high, stretch. Feel the chest super long. Sit low as much as you can. And then swing your arms forward. And then push your feet, inhale, come up to standing. Arms out and all the way down. Okay, so that was a little bit of chair. Then I'm going to do a little bit of balance. You can just open the feet just a little wider, comfortable. And then you're going to bring your arms forward and up and down. Okay, and then to the sides and down. I'm going to try to lift your heels from here. Okay, so arms forward, lift your heels as you lift your arms. Heels down, arms down. And then to the sides, lift your heels and arms to the sides and heels down. Okay, so follow these. I know it's a little wobbly. Breathe and lift. And exhale and lower. Let's do just one more, nice and slow. Reach your fingers to the sky, go on your tippy toes. Lower down and to the sides and on your heels. Excuse me, on your tippy toes, lift your heels. And out, down, lower the heels. Shake the legs, widen a little bit again, and slowly round it up. Okay, so I'm going to show you just a modification on a warrior number one, Vera one. I'm just going to think I have to move back my mat. So when they do the warrior one, this is good. And start from the front, right? And then I'm going to keep my left foot forward and I'm going to step with my right. Step with my right, and I'm going to turn the toes out. So it's not a big step unless you really want to. You can have it a nice, comfortable step. Okay, so bending the front leg, back leg is straight. This is your warrior one. So the hips are square. I'm not turning. Imagine you have a little light in the hips and your light wants to light in the front. Back leg straight, my back foot is turning out and my front leg is bent. Now from here, I'm going to do a little variation. So I'm going to lift your arms, both, right? And I'm going to lean a little bit forward. So I'm going to come more forward on my front leg. All right, and I'm going to just go back. So lift my arms and straighten both legs. Okay, all right, so bend and lean forward. One long line from the heel to a little diagonal. Come on up and straighten the leg. And last one, bend and lean forward, lean forward. Keep pressing the back leg strongly. And then press up, lengthen. Cactus. Arms in cactus, bend the legs so you come to another variation. Open the arms like a nice wide, you're holding the world. Look up, lift your ribs, keep the arms high, look forward. And then slowly arms out and down. All right, so we're gonna step the back foot carefully to the front. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side. Before we do that, just wing one arm and circle. And just relax, do it the other way. Awesome. And then other arm. It could be bent, it could be tiny, it can be big. And there's two directions, back to the front, keep breathing. And then just swing and bend your elbows and swing and just switch. Good. Just to kind of clear things up. And just do it like side to side, crossing arms. Little kind of a kundalini kind of thing. Okay, so let's see if we can do it this way. No, you can't really see. And I'm gonna go back to this one. So set up for this second side, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. So I did my right leg back. So I'm gonna do my left leg. So right foot stays, right? And you're gonna step gently with your left. Step gently with the left. The left toes turn 30, 45 degrees, and the hips are forward. I'm bending strongly, and I'm pressing the back leg super strong. Hips are forward. Okay, so be here for a moment. Feel the legs and feel the body lengthen and feel the power of the legs pushing on the floor. And arms reach high. Now I'm going to lean forward. When I lean forward, I'm going to use my back leg. I'm going to press my back leg. I'm going to lean forward as if I'm going to just kind of go to the floor, but you're not going. And then come on up and lengthen and straighten the front leg. Okay, so rebend the front, keep pressing the back heel super strong, and take a little diagonal as if you're reaching more to your fingertips. Come on up, push the front, inhale, straighten the leg. Good. Rebend, lean forward, keep the arms framing the ear, keep the back leg straight and strong. Press up, push up, inhale, straighten the leg. Now bend the front leg. Again, bend the front leg. From the front, bending the front leg. Cactus the arms. This is a variation of another expression of warrior one. And then you're going to open the arms like a V. You're going to watch what's in between your hands. Look, your gaze up. You lift a little higher, lift your arms. Then lower your gaze, head forward. Keep lifting your arms. Beautiful. Arms out and lower slowly. Beautiful. Awesome. And then step forward. All right. So I'm going to have you lower down. I'm going to do one lunge, each side, one lunge. And then I'm going to start cooling down again. Okay. So it's just that I guess I took a long first part on the back, but that was good too. So how would you like to lower yourself down, right? It's important, all right? So you can try maybe a squat, you know, one of those that you hate. You can do a squat, you know, like that. Or you can just take a huge breath and take your time to let yourself on the fold. Okay, so whether you're forward folding or you're doing a squat, you're closer to the ground or here, whichever way you are, you're gonna slide back to your dog. So another downward dog, whether you were in the squat, you take your dog, or if you were in a forward bending, you walk back, you take your dog. And then you pedal if you like, or you stay, you breathe. It feels really good on your back, your shoulders, the back of your hams, the hamstrings, the calf muscles, so good. And your sideways, your side body, your waist is really nice. Okay, you're gonna bring your knees down. Take your time, right? And step right foot forward. So here, please, if you want, you have your blocks on each side of the front foot that you're stepping forward. I guess I can come a little closer to you again. so far? Good. Right, so we were on the knees, right? From the dog, you bring your knees and take your time. Wherever you are, your right step is coming forward. You have your blocks and you sink a little bit. So you can go back and forth and sink. Back and forth and sink. So we're not really pushing, all right? Just feel, you probably stay here, that's okay. You can also stay high. You don't have to fold much. You can stay high. You're on the knee in your back. You can walk the knee back, right? Toe in the back is flat. Okay. So again, you can be like a little more, can be more. Eventually, please, everybody, see if you can come up to bring the hands up. If it's too much, just stay low. But if you can't come up, push on the foot, the front, and we're gonna bring your hands up again. I'm gonna change this again. Good. Cactus. And there's your low lunge with a balance. Maybe shift a little forward. All right. And then lift up, lower gently to the front. Very good. Just take a moment. So we're going to take a nice lunge twist and then we'll switch sides. So right foot forward, left knee down, right arm up. You can do the leg in the back if you want to. Lift your back leg, lift your arm. You can always keep the knee down, up to you. Lift, lengthen, or knee down twist, that's okay. Look up at your hand, open. If the knee is lifted, bring it down gently, bring the hand down, step the foot back. Let's take a little cat and cow here and we'll do the other side. Rounding, arching. Remember to breathe. Now, play a little bit here. You can make a little circle, you can go back. You can keep the cat-cow shapes. You can keep the head from moving. You can just do the hips. You can do just a little tiny circle. All right, just do whatever you like. And then find neutral. We're gonna do the other side. Left leg forward. So you can use your blocks, walk the blocks with you, left leg forward. Arrive where you arrive. Okay, shift forward if you want to, go back a little bit. So we're letting the hips sink to the floor. You don't have to do that if it doesn't feel good. You can just do a little bit. You can do a little circle here. You can stay high. I'm using my blocks, okay? Look, I'm using my blocks. My blocks are great. They doesn't have to be less with the blocks. It doesn't mean anything that you're less. In fact, it's great. I love the blocks. Okay, so scissor your legs, power your legs, and inhale. You're gonna come up and bring your hands high. Lengthen, and then from here, if it's, and the arms can be, by the way, it can be wide, like if you want to, or cactus, whatever you like. Then sink forward again. If you have anything, be careful. Okay, and slowly bring your hands to frame the front foot or to the blocks. And that last piece is that variation that you're welcome to do with the knee down or with the back leg lifted. If you lift the back leg, try to straighten it. Make that heel super strong. Lift your arm, look up at your hand, turn, turn, turn. Make sure the knee in the front doesn't buckle open. Keep the knee pointing forward. You can always lower the knee and you can lift it. Awesome. Bring your knee down, bring your hand down, and we'll take a child's pose. So I'm sweating here. I think it's just hot in my room, but you're gonna take a nice child's pose here again, just like way you started. You can have your hands in any position. You can have your hands to the feet. Let the belly rest in your legs, and your ribs relax, and just feel your breath. Should be a little bit more active. Slowly find a nice, easeful breath that feels good in yourself. So we have a little bit of time. I want us to do a little bit of sitting twist, okay? So from the child's pose, very gently start coming up, and then bring your legs around, either forward or keep them on the mat. All right, and then you're gonna try to do this variation on both pose, okay? So you're gonna bend both feet, please, feet on the ground, feet on the ground. So they're not over here, they're really placed on the ground, and they're not close, they're just about here. Now hold on to the legs and lean back, okay? So chest is lifted, engage your core, lift one leg high, point your toes, bring the foot back, lengthen, core brace, lean back. So we're not rounding, lengthen, chest is high, neck and everything aligned, lift the left leg, lean back. If you want, you can do both. You can have a little bend, or you can just keep doing one at a time. Okay, bend. All right, just stay here. Hug your arms around your legs, rest your face, rest your forehead if you touch the knees. If not, no worries. Take a breath in, a breath out. That also make your breath super fast, at least mine. Okay, so here we are for the twist, right? So I'm gonna do the left leg long, right knee bend, nice and tall, okay? Easy, right? Right leg is long, not washy, not loosey, bright. Toe is lifted, toe points up, leg is flat, super flat on the ground. Hug the right knee in. Now the right hand is gonna go around, okay? You can use a block here, right? And then the left hand goes and hugs it or hooks it in front or just grabs it on the knee, outside the knee. Use your hand on a block or behind you and twist. And breathe here. So remember, the left leg is long, the right knee is pointing, you're hugging your belly, and you're twisting, like you're really twisting your shoulders, using your knee to bring the knee in and to breathe. Return to center. Little fun one here. Try the best. Okay, so you're gonna lift your toes. Maybe you can grab the toe. Maybe you make a little basket. You lift your leg. Maybe you lengthen it. You lean back. You can keep it bent. You can keep the hands behind. Whatever you like. In seated Padangustasana, bring your knee in. Lengthen the legs. Take a moment here. Shake the legs. Breathe here. Just do nothing. Have the hands right next to your hips. This is called Dandasana. Hands behind your hips. Lengthen your chest. You're like a 90-degree. You can prop yourself on a blanket. Breathe here. Hug your locks, your Muladhara, your root chakra, and your Jalandhara. And then we'll do the other side. Just relax. Shake your legs, shake them out, shake your toes and your ankles. Relax any tension. So I'm going to do the other twist on this side. If you like that block, it's wonderful, right? For the twist. Okay, so knee comes in, lengthen the leg, lengthen yourself. Make sure you're not rounding and doing this. I'd rather you start nice and proper with a nice posture, right? Your hand goes behind on the back, on the block, on the fingertips, far away or close enough. And then you hug your arm around your knee or your hand or your elbow or whatever and breathe. Leg is long, one is twisted, one is bent, belly is twisting, shoulders, breathe, look to the back. And you have to breathe here. I know you're squeezing your belly, but breathe more. All right, and then undo that. This is the one I like this one a lot. So stay nice and tall, lift your foot or your toes or part of your foot, make a little basket, lean back, lengthen. Okay, you can do a strap if you want to here, right? Lean back, hold the leg if you want to, keep a little bend. Maybe you cross at the wrist. This is another really great variation. You do this crossing, grab the pinky, grab the big toe, or you can just keep it here. Lengthen. Awesome. Rebend, extend. Okay, last seated pose. It's called Paschimottanasana. Again, you can prop yourself here on some kind of cushion or blanket. Lift your arms nice and tall, lengthen, lengthen. Like see the same thing, like lengthen here before you fold. Lengthen long and then start reaching forward. You can bend the legs, of course, here as you lengthen more and you arrive wherever you land. That's okay. Soften your neck, your head, your face, and breathe here. So if you want to, you can separate your legs if it's easier. You can just kind of prop yourself. You can bring something for your head, a block. So this one is kind of can become like a yin practice, like a restorative or yin, which is letting the fascia, letting the ligaments relax, let a little bit of time that is a little longer, maybe 2-3 minutes here. We're not going to stay too long, but just this is like one of those you can, instead of being all the way intense and rigorous, it can be just like softening and allowing the time to help you forward fold and breathe and soften here when you fold. And let's slowly come up, rise up. Okay, I'm gonna go back on our backs again. Okay, so take your time, lower. Let's do one bridge. Hope you're having fun. Okay. Okay. Okay, so lie back. Just take a moment, right? Lie back. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Blow my nose for a minute, sorry. Okay, so preparing for bridge. Some people like these feet super wide. Some people like the feet kind of hips distance. You keep your shoulders down and keep your head down. And you're gonna push your feet, you're gonna push your shoulders. So what's what your hips are going to rise, and it doesn't have to be high. Just engage, pushing on the earth. Imagine you can have a block. Actually, if you want to put a block between your legs, that's great. It really hugs your knees in so the knees don't open up. So keep the knees pointing forward. And when you're ready, lift for your bridge. Keep pressing what's pressing on the floor. Head is down. and the chest comes to the chin, and the chin comes to the chest, and you keep lifting and you press all parts of your feet, the big toe and the heel, inner part of your heel, outer pinky side. You can also add this interlacing of your hands if you want to. Underneath, you can tuck your shoulders, and whatever you modification, undo it and slowly come down. And let this moment be super important. A little pause here to relax the hips. And I'm going to have you do a little bit of core, just about 6, and then we'll start giving you a nice long Shavasana. So just one more breath here. Okay, when you're ready, and lift your legs one at a time or both and lengthen. Okay, so not my whole foot is on the screen, but it's okay. I want you to feel the core here. Okay, engage your core. If I look at my legs, they're not straight. If they're straight also, doesn't matter. What you're gonna do is keep your shoulders down, and you can open the hands and grab the floor, because you're gonna lengthen, lower a little bit. So it doesn't have to be a lot. I don't want you to be here, just a little bit. And when you come to that, you open the legs a little bit and you bring it back. So lengthen forward, open, bring it back together. And every time you bring them back together, bring them closer. Okay, so lengthen a little bit, open a little bit, circle, circle back the legs. Down, circle, bring them back, right? And then 3 more. So hold the core, little circle, bring them back and close your face. And forward, again, can be here, can be here, can be here, big circle. This is more. Last one. So make it count, circle back, and just cross the legs, cross the ankles, squeeze the legs together, and recross the leg and squeeze the legs together. And one more, and recross. Relax the legs. Give yourself a hug here. Roll your back. I'm going to start taking my eyes out. I'm so blind lately. Okay, so option to bring both knees to one side. Option to have a block between your knees and bring the knees to one side. Third option is crossing the leg, and with the crossing legs, you do your twist here. So pick one, open arms, relax, and breathe here. Soften your face, soften your jaw, soften your shoulders, and let this hip twist bring space to your ribs. And let that stretch, really breathe your side body. All right, we're going to slowly undo that. So if you were crossed, uncross, come to center, give yourself a hug again, roll your back. You're gonna take your Shavasana, you do that. If you wanna add anything, we're gonna do the other side. So again, you can have your knees, you can put a block between your knees and bring the knees to the side, or you can crossing and then twisting. You can also stretch your arm a little higher. This is more, right? If you bring your arm higher, or you can have your hand out or close to your body, to your mat. See what feels good. Just relax and breathe. Good dog snores. She's so cute. So if you want to start Closing your eyes and thinking that, yes, you are almost finishing and coming to this wonderful part, which is the most important. Don't ever skip this one, the Shavasana, whether it's 2 minutes, whether it's 10, whether you have 20, great. Just take it. Take those moments to really um, get everything back to its purity, to its simplicity, where we can breathe and feel and have a sense of peace and quiet. All right, so come to center, right? If you want to give yourself the final hug, you can also lift your shoulders and bring your nose to your knees and squeeze little tight, tight like a little like tight little ball. And then and very slowly you start unfolding, lengthening one leg, lengthening the other, stretching one arm, stretching the shoulders, tucking your shoulders. Make sure the head is not tilted. It's nice to have the head in the center with the spine aligned with the rest of your spine. You can have a couple of blocks under your legs. You can also do this one. It's great to do this Varakonasana here. The main thing is that you really take a couple of moments to find a nice way to let go. You can put your legs on a chair or on a wall if you want to. You can also do restorative with the, with the block and or the legs on a wall. You can also just go back and just be super heavy. So close your eyes, feel that you're really okay. Nothing needs to be jiggled or wiggled or adjusted. Just kind of be like, oh my God, I can stay here forever. And feel your belly rise and fall with your breaths and your exhales. Finding that nice prana, that energy of each breath, each exhale, bringing you closer, relaxing you. This is your opportunity to feel that you are awake, you are aware, you're on your mat, simply breathing. And I want you to let go for a moment. Just don't even worry about uh, what I'm going to say. I'm just going to let you be. Let yourself just really go. Let your mind wander and travel, float away. I'm going to be really quiet for like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'll guide you back. start breathing a little bit with more energy, inviting the body to open, to start moving, tiny movements, gentle movements. Please know that you're in your houses. You can continue. You don't have to listen to me. If you want to stay, you're welcome to continue and mute my sound in your TV and take the rest that you need. Otherwise, stretch your arms maybe overhead, stretch your toes like we did at the beginning, the right side and the left. Bring your hands back to the body. One at a time, you give yourself a hug. You bring your knees to your chest. You can roll around a little bit. And come to the right side or your left, wherever you have space. Again, you don't have to. But if you need to start going back to these chores and all the things that we have to do, you come around very gently. You start opening your eyes, breathing a little deeper, and start come to seated at your own slow motion pace. And we didn't really sit, but sit in cross-legged, and you can set yourself up in a block if you want, or a blanket. And just take another moment or a couple of really grounding moments, sitting your sit bones, sitting your shoulders, feeling the openness, the expansiveness of the heart, a sensation of maybe integration of the breath, the body, the mind, feeling a little better with ourselves. What we did makes us better to ourselves first and then to others. Let's take a circle sweep. When you're ready, reach your arms high and bring your hands to the prayer, to the namaste. Bow gently to your heart in recognition, in honor, thanking so many things in ourselves, in our lives. Lift your face, sending peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace in the world. And namaste, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here today in your Saturday, allowing me to teach you. Thank you. Okay, just keep my eyes. You don't have to come to the screen, but let me just